Field at Lebrano Park. Connor Throneberry, who had a very strong weekend against UMass Lowell, comes out of the bullpen and onto the mound for Penn State. Trades places with James Lordi, who pitched in the fifth. Gave up one hit and had one strikeout. No runs came across the score. First pitch for Throneberry misses outside against David Marshall.
Yeah, Throneberry, as mentioned, had a great weekend against UMass Lowell. Probably not going to be a long outing for him today. Definitely want him available for the Michigan series this weekend.
1-0 is outside, 2-0 for Throneberry. Sixth appearance, holds a 4.76 ERA. Has gone 5 2/3 with 5 strikeouts and 3 walks. 6 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. 2-0, Marshall fouls it straight back, and it's 2-1. Marshall 2 for 2 on the day. A couple of singles, and sandwiched in between in the third was a walk. Had an RBI back in the fourth and came in to score as well, a part of that 3 spot for the Bonnies. Righty on righty as the 2-1 comes in. A slow roller straight back to Throneberry. He snags it, tosses to Jaconski, and there's out number 1.
He ran as far as he could over there before tossing it over, so he got his exercise in, got his steps in, and able to get the out.
He probably could have just taken it all the way himself. Throneberry, 6'6", out of St. Louis, Missouri.
Very tall, very strong arm as well. Great at his placement. It's what makes him so dangerous in that Penn State bullpen.
He is the tallest player on the Penn State team as Cordiero takes strike 1. Now that Daniel Oderkirk is in.
Tall man.
I believe he was 6'9". 6'9" last season. Daniel Oderkirk came over from West Virginia, and now he's with the Mariners?
Yes, I believe so.
1-1. Cordiero cuts and misses, and it's 1-2. Penn State had some players get drafted last year. The notable one, Jay Harry, who was inserted at the shortstop when he came in as a freshman out of New Jersey, and he basically never left that spot until he was drafted by the Twins this past summer.
And the year before that saw Matt Wood obviously get drafted very high. So Penn State, there's a path to the MLB from Penn State. I'm sure Coach Gambino in his first year are going to try to continue to exploit that, try to continue to build that culture of getting guys into the Major League Baseball.
Matt Wood and Jay Harry, too, the picture-perfect models if you were to name a player for Penn State to do that. Throneberry, 1 up, or 2 up, 2 down out of the bullpen for him. And there's his first strikeout. Puts Cordiero down on strikes. Throneberry continues to be a very valuable arm for Penn State out of the bullpen. And as Adam said, can't imagine they're going to try and stretch him too long. With a big weekend series against Michigan upcoming, first Big Ten series of the year.
Yeah, I'm sure that's one of Coach Gambino's goals. Obviously, these weekday games are important, non-conference important, but once you get into conference, you want to be able to get in that Big Ten tournament, be able to get out to Omaha and play. And obviously, it all starts this weekend against Michigan at home. I'm sure it's great for them to start at home and get that opportunity to get off to a great start at Medler Field.
Last year, Nittany Lions started Big Ten play in Ann Arbor against Michigan, where they were swept. As the 2-0 is popped up down the right field line, Jaconski racing after it, trying to make the over-the-shoulder grab, and he's not able to get there, slams his fist on the ground.
I think it's going to be hard to find a faster first baseman than Joe Jaconski after what we've seen so far today. Runs all the way over to catch that bunt, then nearly lays out and makes that catch all the way out, basically in right field.
He's got some serious wheels for a first baseman.
Yeah, first baseman who leads off, so no surprise there, but I don't see that a lot from the first baseman.
I can't say I can think of someone off the top of my head when I think about a first baseman that's going to lead off, that has speed, can basically do it all for Penn State as the 2-1 drops back into the heart of the zone, and it's 2-2.
I'll tell you, I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't play first base and lead off and have that speed.
2-2. Throneberry will keep it going here as Kaufman fouls it straight back, and it's 2-2. They did try to put me at first base when I was younger. Didn't go too hot.
They chucked me in right field. That tells you how good I was.
Yeah, I eventually got moved to the outfield. The 2-2. Blown away, full count.
They put me in right field for my 2 mandatory innings in Little League, and then they told me, go back and sit down.
Adam dealing with the honest truths.
Hey, we went 20-2 that year. I was a team guy.
Payoff pitch. Just misses. Throneberry thought he had strike 3. Marr framed it there for quite a while, but Kaufman will head on down to first on a walk.
Yeah, you don't want to allow St. Bonaventure to keep guys on the base paths with the 2 outs. We've mentioned a lot today how dangerous they've been. Don't allow them to keep going.
First pitch misses against Jean, and it's 1-0. This one lined straight back up the middle and into center field. Kaufman will hold at second, and here we go again with the Bonnies. 2 outs, another base hit, and there's a runner in scoring position.
They've just been so good at situational baseball all day today, and there's another example of just keeping innings alive. Now Ryan Davis with runners in scoring position, another opportunity. Already has already has 2 hits today, a double and a single.
Davis, another multi-hit game, his second of the season. All 4 of his hits coming in 2 games as he takes a first pitch strike from Throneberry. First one came against Louisville on February 25th. 0-1, caught on and missed. A big hack from Davis. Throneberry looking for one more here, and Penn State trying to keep St. Bonaventure off the scoreboard for 2 straight innings. Haven't done that today. The 0-2 in the dirt. Good block by Marr. Kaufman scampers back to second. Here comes the 1-2. And Davis fights it off. Keeps the inning going.
That's what St. Bonaventure been able to do a lot of today. Just keeping innings alive, and then just keeping at-bats alive more particular. Getting more pitches, seeing them, and that's what contributes to them having 13 hits here through 5 2/3.
1-2 in the dirt. Here's the 2-2 from Throneberry. Popped up by Davis down the left field line. This will go into the seats.
I think as you can hear, kind of the crowd mic picking up a little bit. Fans are getting into it a little bit more now.
Yeah, there's more fans than there were at first pitch. A lot of them have started to file in here. Got to take advantage of Dollar Dog Day.
Oh, the line was long earlier. It's died down a little bit here in the top of the 6. You can only eat so many hot dogs.
Adam and I took advantage. We got our hot dogs early. Here's Davis sends a scorcher foul that ends up back in left field.
What a bounce. It's almost like that commercial. You know that commercial with Colin Morikawa now that they're showing? It's like ball bounces everywhere, then ends up in an alligator's mouth in the water, and he spits it out, throws it out into the hole.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's the same alligator from Happy Gilmore.
Wow. Look at that.
Shooter McGavin comes in. You've got to be kidding me.
2-2. Davis sends it in the air, deep to left field. Marsh racing back onto the warning track, and he leaps with the over-the-shoulder grab for out number 3. Beautiful play out in left field by Bobby Marsh to end the inning. St. Bonaventure strands a pair as we head into the bottom of the 6th, with the Bonnies up 6-1 over Penn State.